Hello guys, and how is everything? Today we're going to discuss two topics. The first one is vocabulary strategies and the second one is decoding. Regarding vocabulary strategies, we're going to talk about suffixes. Before we go deep in our lesson, we need to remember the meaning of suffixes. So suffixes are parts that we add to the end of a word that could change the meaning of that word or could change the part of a speech of that word. So here guys, we're going to discuss the suffixes able and ible, and they both mean able to. So when we add them to any word, so you mean that you are able to that word. Okay, so now we're going to take some examples. So when you come across an unknown words in your reading or any speech that you listen to, you should look for familiar base words and word parts. So look for the base words and the root words, then the word parts like suffixes or prefixes. Why? To predict the meaning of these words or this unfamiliar word. So for example, guys, we have the word unnoticeable. So when we want to look for the base word here and the word parts, so we come up with this: unnoticeable, unnotice, and the suffix able. Another example, guys, inaccessible, inaccess, and the suffix ible, inaccessible. So, guys, this idea about these suffixes will lead us to our second topic, which is decoding. And here, guys, about decoding, we're not only to talk about the suffixes, we're going to talk about common word parts in general. So actually, through this year and the last year and in coming year, we learned so many word parts. So today we're going to talk about the common word parts, like suffixes, prefixes, inflectional endings, which are ing, ed, etc., and base words and root words. So these are the basic parts of any word in this life. And when we learn how to recognize and understand these word parts will help us to decode words first, which helps us to pronounce these words correctly and to know their parts of the speech and to know their meanings. And remember, guys, that while some words may have only one basic part, others may have more than one basic part. So here, guys, let's talk about some examples, and I need you to try to identify the common word parts in this word, which is inaccessible, which is the same example that we discussed in the previous topic. So in this word, inaccessible. So in as a prefix, access as a base word, and ible as suffixes. So inaccessible. So these topics are interconnected to each other, and please guys watch the video more than one time, study them, and go through the telegram to check the assignments and homework that we're going to send for you. Thanks for listening, guys, and hope you understood everything in this lesson.